Dear students, in this video we are going to discuss about the life history or life cycle of a typical pteridophyte. Pteridophytes are the third group of plants. First is Thallophyta, second is Bryophyta, third is Pteridophyta, fourth is Gymnosperms, and fifth is Angiosperms. Pteridophytes generally known as reptiles of plant kingdom because in the initial stage of their leaf development or frond development, the fronds or leaves look like very similar to the snakes or some reptiles. That's why these people are generally known as reptiles of plant kingdom. Usually these are herbs, sometimes shrubs, very rarely trees. Now in this video we are going to see how the plants are reproduced, how they complete their life cycle. Here in our garden n number of pteridophytes are there and different types of pteridophytes are there, all follow a same type of life cycle. Okay, now with one common example, now I am going to explain how the plants are reproducing or complete their entire life cycle. Okay, from this I will select one fern and I will explain how they complete their life cycle. Before that, we will see the typical parts of fern. We know that ferns consist three important parts. These are all roots. Okay, here we can see short horizontal rhizome and these erect structures are called as petioles. Okay, on these petiole we can see lamina lobes. Okay, this is entire structure about plant. Okay, these leaves usually called as fronds. Okay, on these fronds we can see sporangia development. In that sporangia spores will be produced and there after maturity they fall on the ground and they germinate and produce gametophyte. From gametophyte again they produce antheridia and oogonia. After fertilization again it produce similar type of sporophyte. Okay, now this is entire plant body. Yeah, here I selected one plant. Yeah, this is complete plant. Okay, here we can see cercinate venation also, means twisted young leaves. This is a characteristic feature of pteridophytes. That's why it is called as reptiles of plant kingdom. Okay, this is one single frond, mature frond, fully developed frond. Now how these structures produce sporangia and spores means after maturity or after full-fledged development of fronds, dorsal surface of the lamina produce dark spots, n number of dark spots. Each cluster is known as sorus. Altogether plural term is sori. Okay, one is called as sorus. In one single spot there are 10 to 15 or many sporangia. In that sporangia small sporogenous tissue will be there. After meiotic division they produce 4 spores from each. Okay, this is entire thing about the process of asexual reproduction. Okay, now these are all sori. One unit is called as sorus. In the sorus n number of sporangias will be there. From the single sporangia there are n number of cells will be there. After meiotic division they produce spores. After spore production or after maturity of sporangia they split and open and the spores will be fallen on the nearby ground. Okay, here we can see nearby ground is very wet. Usually they prefer wet habitats. That's why after maturity immediately they fall down on the wet areas. Whenever the spores reach the aseptic suitable conditions, they easily germinate and produce one structure called as prothallus. Prothallus is microscopic, that's why just for easy understanding I am showing this structure. Okay, this is prothallus. For example, very similar to this leaf, the prothallus will be there. Prothallus is equals to gametophyte, please remember. Okay, after some time, spore after falling, the spore after some time it germinate and finally it produce a leaf like cordate form of prothallus. Okay, this is gametophyte. Here is sporophyte, here is gametophyte. Okay, two different phases will be there. Okay, separate alternate of generations will be there in the pteridophytes. Okay, this is just assume it is a prothallus or gametophyte. After gametophyte, total development of gametophyte, they produce roots and everything. Okay, it is also chlorophyllous, so that it is individually they can survive. After some time it is short lived. After some time, here somewhere here in this region antheridia will be produced, means male reproductive organ. Here somewhere archegonia will be produced. Okay, both are produced on the same prothallus nearby. Okay, after fully maturity of antheridium they produce antherozoids. After fully mature of archegonia they produce archegonia for or egg. Okay, both are located nearby areas. Okay, next, whenever rainfall comes, okay, the antheridia will open and antherozoids will be released or sperms will be released. At the same time, the oogonia, the egg also exposed to the external environment. When water is flooded like this, okay, the sperms will move to the archegonia and fertilize in the archegonia itself. Here itself they fertilize, so that again it produced 2n stage of zygote. Okay, here itself the zygote increase in size and develop and split, and the embryonic tissue will be formed. After that, again a new frond will be arise from the prothallus. After some time, the prothallus will be degenerate. The frond will be grown as a new sporophyte. After establishment, the cycle will repeat it continuously. This is entire thing about pteridophyte life cycle. Hope you are understanding.
Yeah, additionally, while recording this video, I have observed different stages of pteridophyte development. Here it is first stage, this is second stage, this is somewhat big, third stage, and this is fourth stage. We can see lamina development here, and this is fifth stage, we can say, and this is well developed complete sporophyte, mature sporophyte. Okay, this is a mature frond. Here backside of frond we can see foldings. In that foldings we can also observe sori. This is another species. Here we can see sori clearly. This is for your extra information. Hope you like this video. Thank you.